Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and fiery discussion that took place on James O'Brien's radio show. A caller sparked quite the debate by sharing some bold, unfounded claims about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. If you've been following the Sussexes' journey and the media narratives surrounding them, you'll know this is a topic that continues to stir strong opinions. But what happens when those opinions are based on misinformation? That's exactly what James O'Brien tackled in this must-hear exchange. In this episode, we'll unpack the callers' controversial claims and examine how O'Brien skillfully dismantled their arguments. Was Meghan really the mastermind behind Harry stepping away from royal duties, or is this another case of unfair scapegoating? And what about Harry's agency in the decisions that have reshaped his life? James O'Brien's insights not only challenge these misconceptions but also shed light on the broader dynamics at play when discussing the Sussexes. We'll also take a closer look at the persistent narratives about Meghan Markle, from claims of manipulation to accusations of self-interest. How did these narratives originate, and why do they continue to dominate public perception? This discussion gives us a chance to reflect on the role of media bias, cultural attitudes, and even our own preconceptions in shaping the way we view public figures. So, buckle up as we delve into this heated exchange, explore the facts behind the fiction, and consider what this debate reveals about the broader conversation surrounding Harry and Meghan. Whether you're a supporter of the Sussexes or just curious about the ongoing controversy, this is a discussion you won't want to miss. Let's get started. James O'Brien's reaction to the caller. James O'Brien, known for his insightful and often bold commentary, was quick to challenge the caller's narrative. The caller accused Prince Harry of abandoning his royal duties and claimed Meghan was the mastermind behind their departure from the UK. O'Brien, however, didn't hold back. He questioned why critics are so quick to target Meghan, often blaming her for decisions that were clearly mutual between her and Harry. O'Brien reminded listeners of the couple's public statements about their struggles, particularly the intense media scrutiny and lack of support from the royal family. He pointed out that it's disingenuous to ignore Harry's own words about wanting to protect his family from the hostile environment they faced in the UK. O'Brien's argument emphasized that decisions like stepping back from royal duties are complex, deeply personal, and rooted in survival, not betrayal. The caller claimed Meghan had manipulated Harry into leaving the royal family, suggesting she was the primary reason for their bolt to the US. This sentiment isn't new, but it reflects a persistent bias in how Meghan is portrayed in the media and by some members of the public. The caller painted a picture of Harry as a helpless victim, ignoring his agency and long-standing struggles with royal life. O'Brien found the theory laughable, highlighting Harry's documented discomfort with royal expectations long before Meghan entered his life. From his openness about the trauma of losing his mother, Princess Diana, to his criticism of the British tabloids, Harry has consistently expressed a desire for change. By ignoring this context, the caller's argument felt less like a critique of their choices and more like an echo of unfounded tabloid narratives. It's important to explore Meghan's role in the couple's decision to step back. As an accomplished actress and humanitarian before her royal duties, Meghan was no stranger to public life. However, the vitriol she faced in the UK was unprecedented. Tabloid stories, often laced with racial undertones, depicted her as a disruptor to the royal institution. O'Brien noted that these attacks were not just unfair, they were cruel and relentless. Meghan has shared her struggles with mental health during this period, revealing that the lack of support and constant harassment made staying in the UK untenable. O'Brien argued that Meghan's strength in speaking out and her desire for a healthier environment for their children should be admired, not condemned. Far from manipulating Harry, Meghan appears to have been his partner in navigating a toxic situation. O'Brien also highlighted Harry's perspective, which often gets overshadowed by the public's focus on Meghan. In interviews and public statements, Harry has repeatedly voiced his determination to protect his family, drawing parallels to the treatment of his mother. He has described the move as a way to break the cycle of pain and ensure a safer, healthier upbringing for Archie and Lilibet. O'Brien reminded listeners that Harry had been vocal about his struggles with royal life for years. His decision to step back wasn't an overnight whim but a culmination of years of dissatisfaction, amplified by the media's treatment of Meghan. The caller's refusal to acknowledge Harry's autonomy in this decision underscored a broader issue: the public's tendency to reduce Harry to a passive figure in his own life. A key aspect of Harry and Meghan's transition was their quest for financial independence. Critics often frame this move as selfish, but O'Brien pointed out the double standard at play. Why should a couple seeking to support themselves be seen as abandoning their responsibilities? The Sussexes have successfully carved out a path outside the royal framework, signing deals with Netflix and Spotify and launching charitable initiatives. These efforts reflect their commitment to using their platform for good while maintaining the freedom to prioritize their family. O'Brien argued that this independence is a testament to their resilience and determination, not a betrayal of the monarchy. As O'Brien dismantled the caller's claims, he made a broader point about the dangers of unsubstantiated gossip. The narrative that Meghan forced Harry to leave overlooks the complex dynamics at play and reduces their story to a simplistic villain-hero dichotomy. O'Brien urged listeners to consider the facts. Harry and Meghan have consistently spoken about their shared decision-making process, their mutual desire for a better life, and their commitment to addressing injustices. O'Brien also called out the media's role in perpetuating these narratives, arguing that sensationalism often drowns out nuanced discussions. He emphasized the importance of critical thinking and compassion when evaluating stories about public figures. Thank you for sticking with us throughout this deep dive into James O'Brien's reaction to the caller's wild claims about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. As we've seen, the narrative surrounding Harry and Meghan continues to be clouded with misinformation and bias. While some critics maintain the belief that Meghan was solely responsible for the couple's departure from the royal family, it's clear that these claims overlook the complex dynamics at play, including the relentless media scrutiny and the couple's mutual desire for change. James O'Brien's candid response shows just how important it is to challenge such unfounded narratives and to approach these conversations with nuance and understanding. The ongoing dialogue about the Sussexes highlights a larger issue: how public figures are often reduced to caricatures based on media-driven narratives. As O'Brien pointed out, the constant vilification of Meghan and Harry is not just a case of royal gossip gone wild, but a reflection of deeper societal issues, including biases and double standards. By questioning the motivations behind these claims, we can better understand the pressures that the couple faced and the difficult decisions they made. Ultimately, their journey is about autonomy, family, and finding a path outside the constraints of public expectation. We hope this video has helped clear up some of the confusion and has provided you with a fresh perspective on the ongoing saga of Harry and Meghan. As we've seen, it's important to critically evaluate the stories we hear and challenge the narratives that don't fully align with the facts. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content on the issues that matter most. See you in the next video.